Hello and welcome to Incomplete Geeks, a gay geek podcast where we talk about all sorts of geeky things. Sometimes we know a lot of what we're talking about. Other times our knowledge is a little bit
incomplete.
That's right. I'm John. That's Nick. If you want to play a 6v6 game, I'm pretty sure I saw a video like that. Welcome to the podcast. We're talking today about Marvel Rivals, just because it's big and going on. It's big. It's came out last December and it's gotten a lot of attention, and it's a video game that we're going to talk about because it's very geeky.
It is. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, you have seen some of the things. You've seen like some of the characters.
I've seen the clips. I've seen the characters.
Yeah.
They look great.
I've played it a little bit and I got the feel for it. I'm just deciding if I want to devote my life to playing more. Because
so let's talk about it, why it's good, and is it gay?
Is it gay? How gay is it? And what we can do to gay it up.
They should probably be gayer.
It could be.
So yeah, Marvel Rivals.
You've not played it. I've played it very briefly.
No.
I could tell you what the play style is like. It's very, very Overwatch. People saying, "Oh, it's very Fortnite." It's more Overwatch, which again I haven't played, but
I don't know what that is.
Okay, you've heard of it though. Overwatch is a game.
Is it the one where they shoot people?
I mean,
that's Fortnite.
That's everything.
Oh, well, then I don't know.
But Overwatch is a game by Blizzard, and we don't like them right now. Blizzard are the people who own.
Don't pay their staff.
Yes, and also allegations of like toxic workplace. That lawsuits are still going on. They own Wizards of the Coast now, which are the creators of Dungeons and Dragons. So
yes, we briefly talked about that.
Oh, big thing, yeah. So anyway, so I'm happy for Marvel Rivals to be successful and take people away from Overwatch. Basically, Overwatch is like 4v. Everything is PvP, player versus player, and you get on teams, and there's like a random sort of scenario where either it's like capture the flag or domination, like whatever. It's claim the territory, whatever. And it's kind of like that, except it's 6 versus 6. Because why not? And you put on like a team and you pick a character, and there's 3 types of characters. If you're a gamer, you'll recognize them as like tank, healers, or healer/support, and damage. Okay. But in Marvel Rivals, they're called Vanguard, which is like your big beefy guys like Bruce Banner and Tony Stark and Magneto. Duelist are the damage dealers, and Strategist, is that the one?
Strategist is definitely a category in Marvel Rivals. But
well, then that's what it is.
I don't know if that's the healing one.
Yeah, but Vanguard is definitely the sort of tanky defense one, and then the Duelist is the damage one.
So have you played it?
Yes. So
how does one play it?
You can. The good thing about Rivals is that it's cross-platform, which means you can be on either the PS5 or the Xbox Series, whatever, or on a PC, and you can all play with each other. I know.
Play with each other.
But obviously, if you're on a PC...
That's so... God, how embarrassing.
If you're on a PC, you're using a mouse and keyboard versus a controller if you're playing on PlayStation or Xbox. And I think there's benefits and drawbacks to everything. Whereas I'm much more comfortable with a controller.
Yeah.
It's much easier to aim when you're aiming with a mouse pointer.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
Think of that. Yeah.
So otherwise you're using like your thumb to sort of look up,
Yeah.
But moving is much easier for me with a controller. Now there are some people who say like, oh, I love my WASD movement things, which are the keys that make you go forward, backwards, left, right, strafe, left, strafe, right. Fine. I grew up on a Nintendo, honey. Like I need a controller. But I think that you need to be a lot. It's a different kind of skill set, which is fine. Anyway, so you go through a bit of a tutorial to see how it works. I think that you get given like Frank Castle, and you're like, now here's how you shoot, and here's how you block, here's how you run, whatever. And then you get put into like a little arena where it's like, now try shooting these creatures, whatever. And there's like a little practice area, fine. But the main game is
that's cute.
You get a team of 6 people, and I've played it very briefly on the PlayStation 5, and then I also downloaded it on my PC, my Steam PC.
Yeah.
You cannot load the same profile, so I had to make a completely different profile on the computer. I don't know why, but whatever. If there is, maybe there's a way. I don't know. And it's just like shooting and blocking, and like it's very frenetic. It's very it's very colorful. It's very beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous, as you know. And the characters are great. The thing is, it's one of those games where you have to just play it a lot and get used to a character, and then you can be good at that character. And for me, that's not very fun because I like my variety. I want to try every character.
Well, that's the point. And they also they keep introducing new characters.
And they will be introducing new characters,
So you don't want to just stick with your ones. Like, you want to get better at using all of them, surely?
Yeah, I want to learn how each one works and how we can make a strategy. And there are maybe some basic controls. Like if you have, like, say, you can play as Groot and Venom, who have very similar controls where they sort of create a wall of tree or whatever, or they can swing or jump or whatever.
Yeah.
There's some basic things you can get used to, but everybody's controls are slightly different, and it would take you a long time to get used to them. And the thing is, if I got really good with one character, then I'll be bored with it because I'm like, okay, I know how this character works now. I need to do something else.
True, but you remember, like, in the olden days of video games, you've got like one character to play.
Yeah.
You didn't get to choose apart from your Street Fighters and that sort of stuff. Like if you're playing a Spider-Man game, you play as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So,
which is why the Ninja Turtle games were so great, because you had 4 choices.
How were they different, though? They were all exactly the same with just ever so slightly different.
Different colors. And different weapons.
Yeah, barely.
Even though they all function the same. But later games, they actually made them slightly different. So like Donatello's bow staff could reach a bit further than Raphael's.
I remember the 90s
size.
Game being really good.
Which one? There's loads.
Oh, the 90s game I played.
The arcade one?
It would have been like a Mega Drive one.
Oh, I don't know Mega
Drive
games that much.
Or a Super NES.
Super Nintendo we called it Super Nintendo. There was a couple. Let me think now. So there was the first one, which was the top down plus the sort of the sewers bit, which was super hard on the NES.
And it was very 90s. It was very one dimensional. Yeah.
They had a lot of good games. But Marvel Rivals is fun, and if you're into that kind of PvP arena style game, it looks gorgeous. I don't know if it's for me.
Who have you played as so far?
I've played. You start the tutorial as Punisher.
Boring.
And then I tried Magneto.
Fun.
As a Vanguard. He was a bit too complicated for me. There's too much going on. Because I think he has like modes to switch between. Anyway. And then I tried.
So what are the Vanguards?
The sort of the defense, the tanks.
So they go, like, you throw them into the battle and they just like
they can take a lot of damage, and they can defend themselves, and they can create defenses as well.
What's a duelist then?
Duelist is the damage. So that's people like basically most people.
Yeah, the list is huge for duelist.
Yeah, Black Panther. Rocket.
Massive. And then a few strategists at the end.
Who did I play? And then I played as Luna Snow.
Who the hell is she?
Luna Snow is a character created for Marvel Rivals.
Nice. Because if she does well, they'll put her in the...
Sure. Others. She's very good at healing. That's all I know. Because she's like, there's one button to shoot, your little frost fingers, whatever. Mm-hmm. If it hits, basically. And if it hits an enemy, it damages them. If it's an ally, it heals them. So that's super simple.
That's cute. I like that.
Light ice and dark ice, honey.
I like being able to do stuff.
And I think her character is like a Korean character. Like it's.
Oh yes, that's right.
Is that right? So who else have I tried? I tried Venom. I tried Groot. I tried Reed because obviously. So with the first season, they're calling it seasons.
I like that as well. That's cute.
There was a season 0, which is sort of like them sort of working on all the bugs. And then we're currently... So the game came out in December 6th. So like...
Oh shit, really? But it's free, right?
It's free to play.
See, that's why that's clever.
You can... I should point that out as well. Yeah, that's a good point. It is free to play, but obviously there's in-game purchases where you can buy... I think what they're doing really well is it's not making a play to... It's not a play to win kind of
You buy skins and different costumes and stuff,
yeah, exactly.
Right? Which is... It makes playing more fun, but you don't... It's not a... like a price wall.
Exactly.
You can
it's not like
play.
If you want to do really good in this game, you got to pay for it. Like, no. It's all aesthetic. That's the kind of games I like. I appreciate.
That's great.
And I'm more likely to spend on games where it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's just me, look like
you're less. I'd be less annoyed. It'd be like, well, you have to do this to get the next ability or next level. I'm like, fuck you. What's this free shit? Like, although it is free.
True. So then I tried Reed. He's got interesting powers because obviously he doesn't shoot anything. With his big, he's got such a daddy vibe. Anyway, the Fantastic Four are the characters that are going to be released in season 1. So they've got Sue Storm and Reed out now at the time of recording. And
yes,
still to come out as Johnny Storm and Ben.
It seems like, and my knowledge of Marvel Rivals is basically just from watching people talk about it and play it on TikTok and stream it and that sort of stuff. If it works, and it seems to be working, it's a really clever way of reintroducing people to the Fantastic Four before the film comes out.
Yes.
And kind of refreshing, because the game is good. People love it. Mm-hmm. And they look great.
Yes.
Sue and Reed look great
yeah.
in this game. So it's kind of bringing them into the Marvel fold just a little bit beforehand, so that people aren't just thinking of those shitty films.
Yeah.
They're thinking of playing them as these characters. And Reed looks good using his powers. I mean, his powers work as a cartoon.
Because it keeps those characters
but in
the mind
in a good way. So
consumers.
It adds this visual,
in a modern way as well.
Yeah. The look of them. Because I don't know if people, they think of the old Chris Evans or that god-awful thing.
Or before that, yeah.
There's a chance that more people, if it's marketed well, if the graphics are good and they've paid their staff, the film will, people are like, oh yeah, from the game, or at least get some positive thing from the game, because he looks daddy as fuck, and the cosplays I've seen of him already.
Really?
I'm so happy. It's
cute.
It's from the sexy cosplayers who take all their clothes off as well.
Yeah, I know.
I'm for. I support this, but they, he's put the gray streaks in his hair, and he's got the uniform that looks like this. It's this is great. I'm happy. Reed is sexy.
Reed's out. Yeah, so we've got 2 more characters yet to come out this season, and they've already announced the next season is going to be focused on the X-Men.
So we don't know. Do we know who it's going to be yet?
Well, rumors.
Tell me.
I don't. I knew. I've looked it up, but I'm trying to remember the photo that I saw. So Gambit, obviously my favorite,
of course.
Jubilee.
Yeah. We've got to get a Rogue, right?
Rogue.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's a shoo-in for a Vanguard.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the other 2. So there are 5 that were sort of rumored.
But it's rumored. It's not actually a thing. When is the next season then?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Does anyone know? Or is it whenever they decide?
I didn't really read into the article very much. Current X-Men who are currently in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Magneto is a Vanguard.
Yes.
He was one I tried, and I was like, between him and I did sort of play with Captain America a little bit, who's a Vanguard as well. I realized that Vanguard is not for me. There's too much strategy
stuff to do,
and Groot as well.
So what, you more of a?
I'm more of a sniper. I'm very good at support as well, to be honest. I like damage, and I like staying behind the sort of frenetic energy and being a support. So I quite liked Luna Snow, and I played as Mantis as well, who's a support. She was alright. She was very sort of straightforward. Who else did I play? Oh, right. So Magneto is in it. Not technically X-Men, but still a mutant.
Before you say it, because I want to talk about it, the thing that I'm very happy the game's doing well, and I'll have to play it at some point. I can't imagine I'll have the attention for it. My favorite thing, because it's a reflection of our times, is that Magic is in it.
She is in it, yes. I have not tried her out, though.
I love that she is this 1980s convoluted, time-traveling, magical Chris Claremont character who was killed off in the 90s, but has become so popular that she is being put in mainstream media, which I think, next step is X-Men 97 Season 2.
Yeah.
She will be in.
Oh,
which I feel confident.
God, yeah. She should be.
I feel fairly confident because she was in that lineup at the end. The list
wall,
of faces,
you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel she'll be in that. And if she gets that, I feel that's a good sign for
MCU.
Yeah.
Do you think? I know that
I just want Anya to come back. She was so good.
That was my question. Do you think that it will be Anya Taylor-Joy?
I don't know. I think she's a bit too famous now.
I am. Yeah.
To be fair, you just need a skinny white girl with a fringe who can do a decent Russian accent. And Anya was perfect at it. But I can't hold on to that if she's not coming back.
And also, that wasn't a very good film overall.
Well, the main thing is that it was a terrible film. But we'll talk about the New Mutants another day. We're talking about it. So yeah, my thing is that I can't believe that Magic is a character.
She's in it.
And that Wanda is such a huge character, because I've loved Wanda for ages. And she's now one of the most famous comic book characters
Oh, good, yeah.
out there because of the films, and that's fucking great, and I'm super happy with that.
Do you know what they're saying about Wanda, though?
She's Romani.
What?
She's Romani. She actually looks
okay.
Eastern European and not white, blonde American.
Right, okay. No, I was going to say that people...
Oh, no. Is it a racist?
No. She's too overpowerful.
Oh.
She's the something about auto aiming that she has that makes that character really, really
she's the easy
accessible
to,
to new players, which I fucking think is great.
Yes, because I want to play as Wanda. I want to play as Magic and Wanda.
Nope, fine. And I think you should be able to do that. They're both duelist, I think.
Yes.
And so that's your thing. That's good.
Yeah.
I approve of that.
Like, I can't be playing as the Winter fucking Soldier when Magic and the Scarlet Witch are there. Like, I'm not doing that.
And Psylocke is in it as well.
Psylocke is in it, but what the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
I mean, she
looks nothing like any adaptation of her.
Oh, I don't have a picture. Show me
all the pictures.
Oh yeah. I remember thinking like, okay, but why is she living in COVID times with that mess?
Like, why is she? That doesn't look like her, because they fixed the Asian problem with Psylocke now.
Was it just they swapped minds back? Was that basically it?
And kept the Asian one as Psylocke.
Yes.
So she's not Betsy Braddock.
Right.
She's canon. But she's still Psylocke. So you can still, that's canon instead of
But
Betsy
does
Braddock.
Betsy Braddock / Captain Britain now, does she have the same powers?
Well, those are her powers.
Those are her powers.
Those are Betsy's powers.
Right.
But
then hang on a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, side note. Why does she have the same powers if mutants are genetic? They should be tied with the body, not the mind.
Yeah, it was body swapped. It was. I will happily do
a Psylocke episode.
A Psylocke episode.
We should do a Psylocke episode.
It's very complicated and confusing, and
let's
messy.
do episodes and stop talking about doing episodes. Let's actually do that.
We do that a lot.
We talk about a lot.
This is super cut of us talking about all the episodes we're going to do, but we don't actually do them. But anyway, I love Psylocke. She's a great arcade game character and always has been,
because she's always been her powers lend themselves so well to video games.
Great fighting with powers, badass but hot chick at the same time. Mm-hmm. She's like the ultimate combination of a great kind of arcade game character, I think,
which is perfect for gays and straights men alike.
But it's just she looks weird. She doesn't look like any version of her. It's weird to introduce this. I think she's wearing a skirt or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But glad she's in it. But Wanda and Magic
are yours too. What about Storm?
Yeah.
Are you like? Is she too? Does she have too broad of an appeal? You want to go for the particular
I hate that that's true.
Yeah,
because that's absolutely true. I love Storm. She's an amazing character, but Storm feels like everybody's character. Storm feels like she's the main star and should always be the main star. Whereas Ileana was like, oh my God, you know who Ileana is? I've loved Ileana since the 90s. And now she's famous. It's I knew her.
That's my character. That's my guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, when Gambit comes out, like I'll be playing nobody but Gambit all the time, kind of thing. Whoever was playing Storm, the very first actual game that I played was kicking my ass. Because she flies, and like my first proper game within a 6v6 was with Reed, and he's very like on the ground, and he pops things, and like his ultimate ability is he can bounce up in the air, but I can't control that. And like people who are flying are just sort of sniping me from above. Anyway, well done to whoever that was.
So she can just stay in the air? Can Wanda stay in the air as well?
I don't know. I haven't played as her yet.
Interesting. That's weird that you wouldn't. I find that homophobic, frankly.
I don't know why. I just kind of forgot about because she's a duelist, and there's so many people who do.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. Because Tom was going to play. He's like, I want to play a Scarlet Witch.
Absolutely fine. Yes.
So I didn't have her in my mind as an option. And then as soon as he saw me playing like the tutorial, he was like, I don't like it. Don't like it. It's not my vibe.
Oh, which again, that's kind of what I did as well. But I do want to run around. I wish it was like adventure-y as a team rather than
that's the thing.
V on V.
That's the thing. It's only a PvP game.
But is that, I don't know, call me stupid, is that easier to create? Because you don't have to design a journey.
There's no story. Yeah, it's just
it's a free game.
There is a story. It's Galactus's daughter is created.
Oh yeah, so Galactus.
Arena.
Oh, okay.
She's not a character from the comics, is she? Is Galactus?
No. If she is,
then how dare you get that wrong?
How dare
the one person who's
fuck
listening
me
to
for
this
being
like, how dare you?
God.
Anyway, so that the kind of story is like is like some sort of Galacta is making some tests for heroes, whatever. I don't know.
That feels very Secret Wars, but not.
Yes, it does. I thought of that as well. Anyway, but it's not a story. It's just basically it's the Fortnite, Overwatch kind of same genre of.
But they do really well.
Strangers getting into an arena, and they do really well.
People love that shit.
And they make money, just doing like an arena stuff. Who wins? Which is a version of the whole Call of Duty. Battles that you have online.
I want like a Legend of Zelda Marvel version. That kind of thing where you like wander around as like a team of X-Men or something. And
you mean like a? I thought you meant like a Legend of Zelda fighter game.
No. It's like a MCU version of kind of like the Legend of Zelda.
You want a Marvel game that's similar to like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, where there's an open world.
Open world. I've heard that before.
Yes, that's a term. Well done. And you can just go into like caves and dungeons and there's also they did try that with Avengers, the game called Avengers, but it was too linear in terms of gameplay, and also similar to that as well, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man did really well though,
did really well. Yeah. I'm still playing the DLC on that one. I mean, I haven't touched it for a while, but I basically bought Miles Morales.
Stop doing work.
I know.
And working on your career. Listen, and play some fucking video games so we can talk about it.
If only video games was my job, that'd be great.
If you'd like to make video games John's job, you can support us by visiting patreon.com/gaygeeks.
Every little support helps.
Thank you.
It's much appreciated. The more we have, the closer I get to. Once we get to a level where that's our job, that's perfect. Okay, anyway.
Great. It could happen.
Who else do we want to talk about?
Well,
I haven't played as Invisible Woman.
She's the only other one I would love to play as, because I think I played some Invisible Woman games towards the end of my gaming career. So like the noughties, when I had like a PlayStation original or something, I would have played a Fantastic Four game. I would only play as Invisible Woman because I don't give a shit about the others. So I have that kind of, like Psylocke, that kind of video game nostalgia formats. Like, I know this character, I would like that. Plus, I think her powers look really cool in the clips I've seen. I like the big force field she puts up for everyone. And I like the fact she turns invisible. I'd like that.
Which is such an advantage.
Piss me off if you weren't playing her. I would love to just sneak around and then be like, that's absolutely,
here I am, kapow!
That's absolutely my way of fighting rather than face to face.
How do you feel about Squirrel Girl being a character in the? Have you seen this?
I've seen her, but
a character who started as a joke character, but now she's got another, a surge of appeal.
That's fine. I don't think it takes away from people who like the serious fighting stuff to have a silly one. It's fine. But fuck me in the eye, the shark is so goddamn cute.
The shark annoys me because the shark can sort of
swim inland
and like eat you or swallow you, and it just takes you out for like 6
seconds.
It's so annoying.
Jeff the land shark is so fucking cute. He was a comic book, wasn't he? He was beforehand. He exists in the
I feel like he's a new
this.
character.
No, I think he does.
Not for this game, but I mean like he's a relatively new character.
Yeah. He's sort of someone. I was going to suggest we do Smash or Pass.
Should we? Yes.
We haven't done it in ages, but let's do it because they look hot. We're gay. Let's just do the male characters from this game because there's a lot of them.
And we can do that. Wow. Pick.
It's going to take us a long time to get through all of these.
We don't have to talk in depth about all of them.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, all right. Because I have the pictures up here so we can see that sort of stuff, unless you have better pictures.
I don't have pictures, so yeah, you're going to have to share with me, yes.
Okay, well, we'll start with the Vanguards then. Okay, so, roll the intro.
Smash or Pass Marvel characters.
Smash or Pass.
Marvel Rivals characters.
Marvel Rivals edition. Let's start with the Vanguards. I got it from the official Marvel one, so we can look at them.
Okay, do that then, because mine are sort of not in Vanguard order or whatever.
Mine aren't either. It's just in alphabetical order. So let's start with the start.
Oh, okay. Start at the start.
Adam Warlock.
In this picture?
Yes.
I would smash.
Smash! Absolutely.
Look at him. I've not played with him.
All of these
I fucking want to. I want to play with him.
Me too. Black Panther.
I mean, I don't know.
This sounds terrible. I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass on this particular
It's the
artwork.
claws and the weird... His head is too small. He looks weird.
He looks something about the size of his chest. I've always thought
enormous Black Panther's
skills should be in his agility and his like movability, and in the fact that he's so, apple shaped, beefy, top heavy. It's like he's just a bruiser.
He'd fall over.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Smash that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Go for that straight away. This is easy. Captain America.
Captain America, I'd pass on that one. Same reason. Like he's just sort of like he looks like he was at the Capitol.
He does, but I think I would, because I just want to see it.
Because, you know what? I don't. Because it looks like he was on steroids.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Fine.
Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger. I'd probably smash them both.
I think I would as well.
Just for do they come as a unit?
At the same time?
Yeah, as a couple, yeah.
Yeah, well then yes.
Then yes,
if it's both of them, yes. If it's one-on-one.
It's not Cloak
also, yes.
or Dagger.
Yeah. Cloak and Dagger.
Remind me. Okay, by the way, I forgot his name. I know she's Tandy Bowen. What's his name? Don't remember either. Okay, fine. It's a random thought. We've not had any drinks yet today.
Tyrone Johnson. I was going to say Tyrone, but I thought that was racist for me to say that. But it turns out the writers are a little bit racist.
Okay, anyway.
Oh no, I lost it. Wait.
I got the next one.
No,
Oh, you're going to go back?
Are you doing it in the same order as me?
A different website, but it's alphabetical, yes.
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange! I'd smash that.
His face looks really good.
He can get it.
But his body's nuts. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not like...
It doesn't suit his face, whereas I think with Captain America looking like a roided out...
Yeah. Like it fits him.
I would be... It's a bad person, but it's also kind of a fetish of mine.
Doctor Strange doesn't need a big old butch body, but... I mean, I still
would. I'm going to pass.
Okay.
And you can smash. Oh, no. Groot. Pass. This is a disturbing Groot. I don't like it.
It's weird. Pass. It's not to be too judgy, but also like the whole...
He's a tree. It's fine.
A tree.
It's not racist against trees, is it?
Is it a protected... Is trees species a protected class?
Speciest.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, I would normally say yes, because I love a man who appreciates the color purple and always has his arms out. It's the mask that's really putting it off of me. He looks a little bit creepy.
He looks a little bit like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
A little bit, but yeah.
And I don't like the hair.
I can't really defend my...
I'll pass on
choices, but yeah, I'm going to pass on Hawkeye for this particular.
Why does he have long? If you're an archer, you cannot afford to have long hair.
That's so stupid.
You're so reliant on what you can see.
This gets in the way when I do the washing up. Can you like fucking...
Your hair gets in the way.
Fucking hell. That would be annoying.
Why are we not recording this on video? It's funny. Anyway, because you need your phone, that's why.
Hela
always smash.
Absolutely.
Smash that.
She looks incredible.
The
art is...
It's very, very Ragnarok based.
Yeah, it works so well in video game format. Her outfit and everything and her style is fucking awesome. So
I never realized, but she's obviously a bit like Psylocke. She's very well suited for video games. The fact she just throws weapons,
Oh, I didn't even think of that, because in the comics, that's not at all what she does.
It's not a comic thing.
She's a sorceress.
I don't think that...
Is that what she does? She just throws those weird knives?
I was just going to say, I don't think I haven't played a game with her.
Let us know. Write in.
But I would definitely, if and when I do ever pick up Marvel Rivals again, because I've got nothing else to do, I'll play as her. I'll let you know.
Sure. Yeah, let me know.
Hulk, Bruce Banner. I mean, pass. I just don't like Hulk.
I don't like Hulk either.
And this face is not doing anything for him.
But I'm going to smash.
You can smash that, okay.
Because I look at the size of him.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
I would,
I want to see what I can do with it.
You just want to climb it.
Yeah. Because you could.
Because you could.
Get away with that. Okay, Invisible Woman.
She looks fantastic.
She looks incredible.
I'll pass.
She looks too wholesome here.
She's very...
I wanted to see some of her other skins, because I saw her as Malice, because that's what everyone was talking about, and now there's
What's that? What's Malice?
That's a big part of Sue Storm lore.
Okay.
Is this like character that's when she went crazy, she dressed in black leather.
Ooh.
And like beat the shit out of everyone.
Is that like when Johnny Storm gets trapped in the negative zone or whatever?
No.
He gets like becomes a little sort of crazy, doesn't he?
They all do.
Fine.
But yeah, she's a little bit wholesome. She looks a little bit like country Baptist. Do you know what I mean?
I see it. I think he just looks over. Okay, this is good. How do I say this? This is not weird to say overly feminine. It's just because like I can appreciate a hot body, but if it's too feminine, it's like
too girly for the.
It's too girly for me. For me, being a gay man,
I kind of need there to be a badass bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pass, but with love and respect to you.
Yeah.
Iron Fist.
For the same reason we were talking about why Hawkeye was hot, he's got all of that and does not have the weirdness. So I'll smash this.
Absolutely smash. Absolutely. He's wearing a mask over the eye bit, but the arms are out. Look at his hands. I'm excited what they could do. Yes.
I'm excited what the hands can do.
Yeah.
I mean, he is called Fist.
Hell yeah. So smash, 100%. Happy with that. Life choices.
Good job. Iron Man. Pass. He's a robot. I can't see him.
I don't know.
Jeff Landshark.
Pass. He's so adorable, but we're talking about sex. So
sexy stuff, yes.
We'll move this along. Loki.
He looks
like a asshole. Smash.
But a nice way. I'll pass.
Smash. Let's face it.
He looks like he farts in bed.
No, he doesn't. He looks like he farts in bed and then blames you for it, and you believe it.
And you're like, yes, sir.
And they're like, yeah, that's probably, you're probably right. Talk about gaslight.
What?
Because he's making you believe that you farted. You're gaslighting and gas.
And gas.
It's a fart.
Got it now. I thought it was a Loki reference.
That was way smarter than this podcast usually does. I think.
Done.
For a fart joke. Is that the smartest fart joke we've ever done? Possibly. Luna Snow.
She looks fantastic. Pass.
She does look fantastic.
Her eyes are different colors as well.
Okay, so the way for me to think about this, if I was a lesbian.
Oh God, if I was a lesbian.
Absolute. She would be.
I would not hesitate to smash that.
Yeah. Whereas Sue, no. She wouldn't be my lesbian taste.
Good point.
That's how I'm sexual. That's how I'm going to sexualize these people.
I mean, that's the whole point of the game.
As a lesbian, I feel like Luna Snow would be a problem for me. As would Ileana. If I was a lesbian, this woman would ruin my life, and I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, they would be completely acceptable.
Absolutely ruin your life. However, I think she is asexual in the comics. They haven't officially done it.
You think she's asexual in the comics?
Yeah.
You okay?
Asexual, maybe gay romantic a little bit, but I think she's asexual. They've never officially done it, and I like that because there's no asexual representation in comics. So I think that'd be good rather than making her a lesbian. However, if they do make her a lesbian, she would ruin my life.
Yes. I would look at her. So, yeah. But again, for the same reason, also long hair. It's kind of a turn off for me.
It's because she's a badass. Like, she's so pretty and beautiful, but she's a badass, and that activates my gay love gene.
Fair enough.
That's how I work.
I'll pass on it, but
fair. I think that's absolutely fine. You're probably safer for it.
I'm safer for it. Magneto.
Daddy Magneto.
He's definitely got the sort of...
They really aged him up in
grandpa
this
look in this one,
image. Like, I'm sure in some of the other versions of him, they'll have him a bit more traditional looking, right?
I mean, if I was in a sub mood, I might smash that just to let him.
Absolute smash. Absolute smash for Daddy Magneto. Was there ever a doubt from this side?
Was there a what?
Was there ever any doubt?
Was there ever any doubt? Yeah.
No.
Next one.
Mantis.
She looks so cute. Pass on it. She looks like a wood fairy.
I mean, she's Mantis, so she's kind of bug themed. So
also true, yes.
Not a turn on for me. However,
Daddy Fantastic, Mr. Reed. This is why we played this game.
He looks crazy.
Good thing of those unstable. He's got that hair that's like a bit sort of very, very sort of young teenager in the 90s. It's like just slightly a bit too longer. Just got to flick the hair out of the way, but also gray on the sides.
I love that because he doesn't canonically have a beard. He's not one of the characters that's been modernized to have a beard. At least I don't think. I apologize again. I haven't read
in the comics, you mean?
Yeah. I haven't read a Fantastic Four comic in fucking years. He never has because he's a nerdy scientist, so they keep him kind of clean cut. Holy shit, they're not going to anymore after this.
No.
Good God. And it's for someone who can stretch and distort his body.
Well done, Sue.
Can you imagine? She's like, that's why they call him Mr. Fantastic. In this artwork, his proportions are better than the people who can't twist and shape their body. Like he looks big, but he doesn't look ridiculous like Captain America.
He doesn't look like Hulk or even Black
his
Panther.
head is the right size for his body. So,
oh god, yeah.
Of all of these, he's the smashiest of smashes. I think
proportional.
Yeah, but also not because he's awesome. Moon Knight. Like I like the character Moon Knight. I would play as him as well. But again, same as Iron Man. I don't know what you are. So no. Pass. Oh, yeah. Namor. Woo!
I mean, what a makeover!
Wow.
You know what? It reminds me of those old World of Warcraft memes where it was like the most ridiculous shoulder pieces on the armor. It's like, why are you wearing that? What benefit does it have for your? Is it aerodynamic and is it water aerodynamic? Does it help you swim? Like, why do you have such a big weird ass shoulder piece on one shoulder? But look at that body. Rockin' body.
Smash. Like, oh god.
I'll pass on that. No, I'll pass it. It's the combination of the weird armor plus the hair plus the arrogant look.
Oh, all of that works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Penny Parker.
I mean,
it's a child. Pass.
Pass, obviously.
It's a child. Pass. Psylocke.
I don't know.
If you're a lesbian.
Again, lesbian would.
She's wearing a skirt. Like, the outfit is cool, but it just doesn't seem to fit the character. It's a weird choice, but yes.
Weird choice.
Yeah, smash, absolutely.
I mean,
shut up.
I'll pass.
Fair.
Punisher.
Oh.
Do you not have Punisher next?
Oh.
Is it because he's the Punisher? So he's
maybe
later on in the T.
Show me Punisher.
What do you think?
No. In this version, no. I'm usually all for a bit of.
Again, I think he's just got that sort of hyper.
It's too much.
Broad shoulder. It's too much. So for that reason and that reason only, I'll pass.
I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
Rocket Raccoon. I've got.
I mean,
pass. It's an animal.
Pass. Scarlet Witch.
You're
right. She does look.
Oh, I guess it's great. She actually looks ethnically correct for once. I have seen for the skins that you can buy a Lizzie Olsen version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is cute, and also really pleased that it's not the main version. But I suppose that people I want to play as the white girl.
I want to be I want to be the character. That
I want to be
from
the film. But I love that. Yeah, she looks
great actually, and
fantastic.
I'll smash that actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Squirrel Girl.
Oh,
what do you have?
Spider-Man.
Ooh. Oh, this is out of order then. So let's do Spider-Man first. Spider-Man.
I always will smash Spider-Man. I don't care.
Yeah, I guess.
I will always smash a Spider-Man.
I mean, it's not a robot suit, so you can still kind of guess what's under there.
And he's ripped and not ridiculously misshapen like some of these guys are. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Smash.
Now Squirrel Girl.
Pass.
Pass. What are those dimensions?
She would ruin your life and not in a fun way.
She'd be like,
if you're a lesbian, no.
She'd fix your fridge though. Do you not think?
Maybe. Star-Lord.
Maybe, I don't know. No, pass.
I just don't care. I don't care.
I'm
sure you. Again, I've fucked worse
in
real life, so I probably would, but also I'm not excited about it.
Yeah. Storm,
Mistress of the Elements. Is that shaved or pulled back hair?
I think she's got because she did have a mohawk for a time in the comics, isn't it? So I think it's sort of a mix of that. I think it's shaved on that one side, but why the one side only? I don't know.
It's probably shaved on the other side as well, but it's just flopped down.
Her boobs in this one look too much like spheres, like they're not really well connected to her body in a weird way.
Conical.
Yeah. I still smash it though.
Yes, same. Absolutely.
Next is Thor.
I don't love the grown out mohawk. I feel like that look's been done to death, but still would. Thor. They've aged him up as well.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He looks like Odin.
Yeah. Pass. Verdict? Still thinking about it?
I'd probably smash.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough.
Let's get the kinks out. Okay. Venom.
I mean, smash.
Pass. Just too
much?
No, yeah. I think no.
Imagine what he could do with that tongue, though.
I know. That's fine. Mr. Fantastic can do that too.
That's true. Do we ever see him stretch his tongue out in the comics or anything?
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do it.
No, you're thinking about it.
I am.
Okay.
No, it's too, I think, too close to insecty vibes rather than human, and that doesn't turn me on.
Doesn't, oh, you love aliens.
Aliens, not insects. So I'm talking about like green aliens or demons or Nightcrawler. But when it's an insect,
there's too much insecty.
Yeah. So I wouldn't fuck the alien from Alien, that kind of thing, or Predator. Like that's not really my fetish. It's just more, it's more of a like, oh, we look creatures. Humanoid, but we actually have 2 penises and one of them vibrates.
It's biological.
Exactly. Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. He looks like a Boy Scout.
I don't like it.
I'm not sure.
I'm not into it. No.
If I was really desperate, I would, but pass.
No. And what is Wolverine?
What is? I have no idea.
What is that?
This looks bonkers.
Like,
this is like the epitome of toxic masculinity.
Like, but
if you ask AI to draw you toxic masculinity, you'd get a picture of this. Yeah.
Because maybe they're trying to make him like the right height, which I appreciate, comic book accurate height. But no, I feel very comfortable saying no. I would not fuck Wolverine.
Hard pass.
That's it.
We don't have Johnny Storm or
but Ben, they're not in the game.
But we
yet.
have there's background art.
Oh yeah, because that's on the so they'll be in it eventually. Again, it'll be good to get them looking cool and people playing as them and excited about it before the film comes out, and getting all that shit.
But would you, based on these photos?
Yes.
Yes to both?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what I would do with the thing.
I don't think
but
he
I want to
knows
see
what
it.
to do
I
with his thing
it.
either. You want to, fine, out of curiosity then.
I want to see it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think I smashed most of them.
Probably 50-50 for me.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit more conservative in your choices of which fictitious video game character you would have sex with.
Surprise.
If you disagree with our choices, or would smash or pass, or can think of the new coming characters that we haven't seen yet that you would like to smash or pass,
let us know.
Please let us know. Write into us, incompletegeekspodcast@gmail.com.
If you have any fun pictures that you think are really hot, send them to us on our socials. You can reach us at Incomplete Geeks on both TikTok and Instagram.
Yes. Or if you play the game on TikTok Live, tag us. So tag us. I will watch it because I want to know how you play.
We will watch it, yeah.
Yes. And then make filthy comments about all the hot guy characters and ruin everyone's day.
Or if you want to play with us, let us know. Get in touch.
And we could also play.
Who's your favorite character to play as? Let's strategize. Let's get this together. And if we missed anything, like if we forgot something or we got something wrong, we're very sorry. We're still learning this game, and we're not complete geeks,
but we are working on it.
Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye. I want the full body. I wonder if we should get better images.
Let's try that. We got time. We can cut this out. We just sort of say, let's find the...
Because this is just from their tits up, which, is important, but I want to see their butts.